Hi, I'm Sarah Slingsby, and this is my pitch to layer real-time crowd heat mapping and dynamic wayfinding onto VELD Music Festival to make movement smoother and the experience calmer. VELD is huge, high energy EDM weekend. My proposal is to use AI crowd heat maps to see density in real time, then turn that into simple tips and arrow signage that help people avoid crush moments. It's a fast, privacy safe way to cut lines and keep the site flowing. Veld runs at Downsview Park in Toronto and typically sees 100K plus fans across 3 different days. It's cashless, the app is central, and the biggest issue I want to resolve is choke points, especially at stage changeovers and restrooms after headliners, when the lines stack and movement slows. Now, the core crowd is around 18 to 34 in the GTA and nearby US drive markets. They're super app native. They already use the VELD app for schedules and maps, post a ton of content, and they're comfortable with tap to pay. This makes them ideal for gentle, timely nudges that improve flow. VELD already has the app, wristband registration for entry, and a cashless site. What's missing is a live crowd flow layer. A quick personal note, I attended VELD this year and Boots and Hearts, which is another music festival in Ontario. I saw wristband hiccups and scan delays frustrate a lot of people. That's part of why I'm proposing a camera-based approach that doesn't depend on finicky bands. Here's the system. Cameras feed an AI dashboard that shows where density is building. Ops get alerts. Fans don't see blobs. They get plain language tips in the app and LED arrows that switch in real time. Crucially, this monitors zones and flow, not individuals. So it's privacy by design. We connect existing or temporary IP cams and define zones. The model flags density thresholds and we react. Fans get fastest path to base via North Walk or shorter line near Food Village. Ops can also stagger set changeovers, open relief lanes, or redeploy staff in the moment. We deploy roughly 16 cameras, PoE networking, and 2 to 3 LED arrow totems. Software is a crowd analytics license with a web dashboard. The current VELD app just gets a small overlay tile and push rules. Training is 2 60-minute sessions with ops and signage SOPs. Timeline is about 8 weeks. Survey and vendor in weeks 1 to 2, install and calibrate in weeks 3 to 6, and app overlay and drills in weeks 7 to 8. For a single edition pilot, budget is 25K to 38K, depending on camera count and signage. We'll track queue times, reroute tap through, push open rates, density alert resolution, and dwell near totems. Revenue: directly we sell wayfinding power by sponsor and vendor boosts. Short pushes to less busy bars and merch. Indirectly, smoother flow increases throughput and reduces line abandonment. If we want an upsell, we can pilot a small GA Plus express lane at one bar and one restroom during peaks. Scan gated, turned on and off by the same density triggers, and that's so it's fair and clear. VELD plus heat maps means safer flow, shorter lines, and calmer fans. Ops sees issues early. Fans just see helpful tips and arrows. Sponsors and vendors get measurable value. My ask is an approval for an 8-week pilot with a 48-hour and 30-day result report so we can lock renewals. Here are my references that I used to make this pitch. Here are my image references, and thank you so much for listening to my pitch. And if there are any questions, do not hesitate to ask. Thank you so much for listening.